Greetings, dear ones. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back again with Chronic Wellness. Thanks for joining me. It is well and truly the holiday season, and here in the US, that means lots of rampant commercialism. And I am not above that. I am not above being sucked into the drama and the commercials and trying to backfill the holes in my heart by shopping, which never does, never does. And yet, sometimes that's still what I do. I'm not proud to say. But this video is not about that per se. It is about these holidays that come around every year and with increasing speed, it seems, year after year, and the ways in which they intersect with the lives of us with chronic pain and chronic illness, and that even for the healthiest, the most hearty and hale among us, I dare say that holidays are often not what they're cracked up to be. You know, they don't look like the movies usually. And for many people, holidays come with baggage, whether it is the grief that comes with loved ones who are no longer with us, or painful memories that might have come up at holiday time, or having grown up in a family that had parents who were divorced and separated, and so you're shuttling between household. I mean, just for a myriad of reasons, holidays dredge up lots of things, and more so for those of us who can't participate in the ways that we would like to because of our body's limitations. This has come up for me again really strongly this year because last week was, for me, the peak event of my holiday season, which is a gathering with my extended family on my dad's side here in Oregon. It's my cousins and my aunt and my uncle, and it is the family of my heart, as well as blood family who I didn't grow up with, who I came to know when I moved to Oregon in college, and I look forward to it all year long. And last week I didn't record and I didn't go to our family gathering because I got a kidney stone. I've never had a kidney stone. For those of you out here who've had one, I'm so sorry. And for those of you who've never had one, I don't recommend it. It was trash. And then to have to miss what for me is like the Super Bowl Sunday of my holiday that I like rest up for, that I know I'm going to pay for, that it doesn't matter because that's what the holiday is about for me. I am in a little funk from it. And that's just the cost. That's just living with chronic pain and unpredictable illnesses. So I am making this video for you as much as I am for myself, which is, how do we climb back out of these disappointments? How do we still build holidays that matter when we can't be with the people who matter to us, or we can't necessarily attend the events we'd like to be attending? I want to just remind you of some of my favorite tips and tricks, favorite strategies, and of course I want to hear from you about yours. So here are a few. What are your favorite holiday movies? Or maybe not holiday movies. Maybe it's Bridesmaids or uh, My Best Friend's Wedding, or, anything else that just makes you laugh endlessly. Watch that. Get on FaceTime and watch it with somebody else. Laugh heartily. What are some of the favorite traditions that you used to have that you could still do in some way, great or small? Maybe a friend would help you make cookie dough batter and you could just keep it in your fridge and bake small quantities and eat it whenever you want. Or maybe it's decorating gingerbread houses, something I never tried until like 2 years ago when my wife was gone for 2 weeks at Thanksgiving. And I learned that giant gingerbread houses are like an act of God to assemble. And you should probably do it with a glue gun, which I think is cheating. But who cares? It's your gingerbread house. But they make these really adorable miniature ones that an actual person can assemble with royal icing. And those are pretty fantastic too. Or maybe it's having a really beautiful display that takes too long for you to dig out and set up all at once, but you do it over the course of several days. Or maybe it is setting your sights on one big event and you do it and it just wears you out. But that's okay because it was worth it. Or maybe it makes you really sick and that sucks. And you get to decide next year whether the cost was worth the enjoyment you got out of it. But don't forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. You are not your diagnosis. You are not these conditions. You are not this illness. You are not this pain. You are not this depression. You are not these terrible things that are happening to you. You are a person who deserves love and eggnog or mulled cider or whatever your beautiful holiday beverage of choice is. You deserve love and affection. You deserve holiday cheer. You deserve to feel wrapped in comfort and joy in whatever way is meaningful and special. And if that's ducking into the back of a candlelight service or asking a friend to join you on Zoom for one, think about what adds meaning to your comfort and your joy and what lights you up, and heading your nose toward that. And when your cousin's holiday gets canceled for you, what other ways can you find meaningful cheer on the event horizon so that you don't just collapse into sorrow and self-pity and no things to look forward to in the near future? Because this is how we string together our lives, is one meaningful event after another. And so having something to look forward to is very important. And so this is me encouraging you to think about how you make your holidays just a bit more enjoyable, a bit more meaningful. And I hope you'll join me in dusting yourself off from the disappointment that has just happened and seek out your next meaningful bit of holiday. So, tell me if you've had kidney stones and what you're going to do to bring yourself a cup of holiday cheer. I love you. I thank you for joining me. And until we are together again, thank you. And I hope you are finding ways to be well.